Doesn't look like he's going anywhere here, Vince. Going to make the call with kings. Now you talk about reading the guy. Wow.
It's time for a giveaway at WPT Global. Get a free $50 added to your account. Simply follow these 3 steps. Go to WPTglobal.com/YT. Make a new account with bonus code YT73 and make a deposit. That's it. $50 will be added to your account.
There you see it, 5 players left, 2 Canadians, 3 Americans. Serge Cantin, a cranberry producer from Quebec, out in front with over 10.4 million. And the other amateur from Canada, Sylvain, in 3rd place.
Annie's at 10,000, blinds are 50 and 100.
I'll fold my way to 2nd place again. It's okay. You boys can play.
Does that mean you're going all in?
Action's on the Air Force guy, Derrick Rosenbarger. He's got a little suited connector, but he won't play that. And now into Lily Kiletto.
All in.
And she says all in.
She's only got about 6 big blinds, so you pick up an ace, you're going to ship it here.
Can I count?
Sylvain has picked up a gigantic ace-queen of clubs.
Lily, she's gonna need some luck for sure, because she can't afford to lose anything. She's gonna have to win a hand, like in the next 3 hands. She's gonna have to win a hand or she'll be out.
Well, Vince, we've seen Sylvain play everything at this final table. This should be a no-brainer for the guy.
He finally does it.
Oh, it's 2 people over there.
Sorry.
Well, Lily has turned her hand up when the 2 blinds have yet to act on their hand.
I fold.
That's Serge going out, but Mukul with the king 10. Going to cost him another $550,000 to make the call, but a lot of money out there.
$650 total.
Triple up.
$1.5 million out there, so he's going to call this as well.
I folded out a turn, and now he sees my cards face up. I thought, you know.
That's terrible, man.
So we're going to have 3-way action. Lily has a chance to triple up, but she is really up against it here.
Lily Kiletto, now living in Florida, needs to get lucky here and hit an 8, but she does not do so, and a queen hits on the flop. And that gives Sylvain queens, but they're all checking. 4 on the turn.
Surprised.
500.
Sylvain would check top pair and top kicker there. Well, he's going to bet this time. 500,000.
Yeah, now Mukul with an open and straight draw is going to fold the hand, so Lily
Drawing dead.
drawing dead.
She can't win the pot, doesn't matter what comes off. So Lily Kiletto going to be our 5th place finisher.
Always entertaining Lily Kiletto is going to have to say goodnight.
That's going to do it for the lone lady at the table. Lily Kiletto out tonight in 5th place. She came in on the extreme short stack, fought hard. Just wasn't meant to be for Lily tonight.
She's a bold player. She's going to take home $129,000. Lily Kiletto, the lady at the table, has to say goodnight out in 5th. Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I'm happy I made it to the final table. I mean, I had no chips. I should have never been here, so I'm here and I'm happy. So this is a great experience, so I hope I can make the next final table somewhere.
Well, she's a delight to see play at the final table, but right now we are down to 4 players.
Yeah, the winner, you can see, taking home over $532,000 tonight. One of these 4 is going to do it. 2 Americans, 2 Canadians, fighting it out for the title.
I thought we'd go action on Derrick Rosenbarger.
200. 200,000.
He decides to raise, makes it 200,000 to go. Sylvain out. And Serge also going out.
So over to the big blind. That's Mukul Pahuja. And he picks up ace-jack. Now he has Derrick well covered, of course. And he is picking out a stack. He is going to set Derrick all in here if he wants to play, but Derrick quickly folds the queen 7. So Mukul takes down the pot.
Air Force man says, I don't feel the need for speed. I'm going away.
Didn't want to come crashing down with that hand.
Oh, we are 2 corny men, aren't we? All right, right back at him.
Mukul's been playing poker for 10 years. Finance major from Penn State, but very tough poker player.
On to the next hand. Action on Serge, and he's got a gigantic ace-king. He's got the chip lead. He's getting cards, and he's going to make it 225 to go.
Mukul going out. Around to the Air Force pilot.
I'm all in.
Oh, wow.
Wow, moves all in with the queen 9.
Sylvain out, and of course, Insta call there
Good luck, sir.
for Serge with the ace-king.
It's not finished. Sit down.
No, I'm just stretching, man. Just stretching.
Okay.
You got my club, man. You got my club.
Yeah. But you have two cards.
Yeah, 2 cards, definitely.
Got in this tournament through a $300 satellite. In big trouble right now. Yep. He splashed around on the wrong hand. There's his fiancée, Becca.
Derrick proposed to her at the Cathedral of Notre Dame here in Montreal this week.
Come on, Queen. Serge, I'm rooting against you this time, man.
Yeah.
But he knows he's got to get lucky to stay alive. Let's see if he can do it.
The first 3 cards, and he gets lucky on that one as a 9 hits. 9-5-4. He has 9s right now.
Yeah, beautiful flop for Derrick. Becca very pleased with that flop, and why not? Her man's out in front.
Serge not appreciating that flop, and an 8. That's safe for Derrick as well.
Well, if Derrick can dodge an ace or a king on the river here, he is going to double up, and we'll still have 4 players left.
Well, Derrick, sometimes you got to do the wrong thing at the right time, and it appears if he can dodge one more, he's done exactly that, and he has done that.
A 3 comes off, so Top Gun shoots down Goose there to stay alive.
Going Top Gun Goose.
I'm gonna get hassled by my friends in the Air Force about that one.
Start bringing that money.
And there's his beautiful fiancée.
Well, she is certainly a good luck charm for him. No doubt about it.
Action right back on Derrick. Let's take a look at his cards. Oh, he's got a strong ace-jack of hearts.
Well, that's a pretty big hand in a 4-handed poker game. So
200.
he is going to raise it, but makes the min raise just 200,000.
Sylvain goes out, and now Serge with a king-queen of clubs.
Well, he's going to make the call.
Mukul, already involved, has a jack-8 of spades, also says,
Well, why not? 540,000 in the pot, cost him 100,000 to call, so we have 3-way action.
this flop is a miracle for Derrick. Look at this, he's flopped the nut flush.
Check.
Serge is checking.
Well, Mukul has the open-end straight draw, but there's 3 hearts out there.
Oh, Mukul, be careful. What's on your left wing?
He's going to take a stab at it, 360,000. It's not going to work, though. The Air Force pilot with the best hand possible. The question is, do you put it on autopilot here and just call, or do you go ahead and raise?
If he's smart,
Call.
dig the hole, put the branches and twigs over it, wait for the sucker to fall in, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I like the call here by Derrick.
Serge going out, of course. And here we go to the turn.
If the 8 of hearts comes off, 4 hearts out there now. Mukul's going to check. The 4th heart will scare him away from betting, and
Yeah, not a great card for Derrick at this point, of course.
yeah, the 4th heart liable to kill his action here. He is going to bet, though. And Pahuja quickly goes out. So the Air Force pilot taking it down. Well done, but you know he didn't want to see that 4th heart come off.
No, anything but that, but it's okay. Takes the pot. 4-handed poker continues.
And the 2 Canadians out in front right now against the 2 Americans. Let's see if they can hold the lead.
Action on the iron worker from Kirkland Lake, Ontario.
What a good story this guy is, Vince. He came to this final table 2 consecutive years as the chip leader.
Well, he's folded this hand, and now Serge is raising to 200,000 with ace-7.
He's got an ace on the button. He's the chip leader, so why not raise it?
But Mukul with a very strong ace-jack of clubs behind him. Gets out the raising chips, Mike. Yep.
Well, Mukul is known as a 3-bet all-star out in the poker world.
Derrick out.
Re-raise.
Oh, wait a second. I'm hearing raise from Serge. Could this be right?
He is going to 4-bet with the ace-7 offsuit. You just don't expect an amateur player to do it. This cranberry producer.
That's usually done by young guys. Now, I'm not saying that Serge is old, but he does endorse the pens at the table.
Oh my gosh, what a play here. And folks, let me tell you something. An ace-jack of clubs may seem like a big hand in a 4-handed poker game, but when you're 4-bet by an amateur player, believe me, an ace-jack shrivels up to practically oblivion.
Mukul staring him down.
Serge is not afraid to get his chips in the middle. when he feels he has the best hand, and he's aggressive at the right time. I haven't been able to win a pot off him. He strikes me as the kind of guy who's going to go after the win, so definitely going to have to look out for him. Even though he's on my right, he's got a lot of chips and can be dangerous.
Well, he's certainly going after this pot by 4-betting it here. An incredible play against his tough young pro out of Florida.
Now, will Mukul give him the respect? Yes, he does.
The Cranberry Man just squashing the grapes there.
Oh, it's a big way down.
It's time for a giveaway at WPT Global. Get a free $50 added to your account. Simply follow these 3 steps. Go to WPTglobal.com/YT. Make a new account with bonus code YT73 and make a deposit. That's it. $50 will be added to your account.
And Serge Cantin.
Mukul, you know me.
Yeah, I know you steal a lot from me, Serge Protector.
Hasn't looked at his cards yet. He's taking his time, enjoying the moment.
Well, why not? 67 years young, chip leader with 4 left.
Well, he finally goes out, and now Mukul, with a nothing hand, also will go out around to Derrick.
So the battle of the blinds here, and Derrick picks up a big hand, the small blind, 2 9s.
275.
275,000 is the bet.
And Sylvain looks at a miserable-looking 7 deuce.
3 million?
About 4, sir.
4 million?
Yes, sir.
Mathematically, the worst 2-card starting hand in Hold'em poker. But he's asking, how many chips do you have over there?
750.
750,000 is bet by Sylvain with the 7 deuce junk hand.
Just a bold raise by the Iron Man. Now Derrick.
All in.
That could put a stop to that, though. He's gone all in.
The jet engine just blasting Sylvain in the face right there. As Derrick, the Air Force pilot, takes down that pot. But Vince, what about these Canadian amateurs? And I can tell you, all the Americans watching this show, they're saying, that's it. I'm going to Montreal next year if that's the way they play up there.
All right, on to the next hand. Derrick folds, and now
200.
Sylvain with just a 5 deuce of clubs will make it 200.
Well, why not?
Quick call by Serge with a king 5.
Mukul gets out, so there's 2 Canadians fighting it out again. Flop queen 7-5. Both players have flopped bottom pair. Serge, as you can see, has him out kicked.
Check.
Yeah, Serge now checks the hand. Sylvain will also check. Going to the turn, it's a 7, pairs the board. And now Serge will come out with a little TC fly bet. Looks like 200 grand.
Gonna bet 200,000, but he's gonna get called by Sylvain.
Going to the river so far. Serge with a nice kicker. 4 diamonds won't change anything.
Oh, another little teensy bet here. A quick payoff by Sylvain.
2 pairs.
Yep, and Sylvain looks at it and says, "Yep, you got me out kicked."
Well, pays to have a kicker. Serge had one there, takes down the pot.
Yeah, the Iron Man taking shots here tonight.
Yeah, Serge, you're going to call him with the Jack 10 here.
And Mukul now with a king 9 of spades.
Well, he's going to join the party too, and indeed he does.
Derrick, the Air Force guy, goes out. So, nice pot brewing. Here we go, and it's an ace-king deuce.
Well, as the cards live, Mukul out in front with the 2 kings.
Mukul and Sylvain now check. Sylvain's got to be disgusted with that flop. And look who's going to bet. The guy with just an inside straight draw. That's Serge. Looks like 300,000.
Action over to Mukul here. He's got the 2 kings. He's going to make the call here.
Now when you get queens, you're sickened by an ace-king, but
1 million?
he's not going to be sickened. He's going to raise. Incredible.
One guy bet, the other guy called on the flop, and here comes Sylvain raising with 2 queens with an ace and a king out there.
Makes it $1 million. Serge out.
Oh, what about this? the tough young pro out of Florida. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere here, Vince. Going to make the call with kings. Now you talk about reading the guy. Wow.
Very big pot going to the turn. It's a deuce, pairs the board. Muckel's going to check again. Can the Ironman bet? No, he's going to slow down and check as well.
Going check, check.
River card, 5 of diamonds, changes nothing.
Now Mukul is going to check again. Well, Sylvain said, look, the guy called me on the flop. He's probably going to call me on the river. The king's up, going to take down the pot.
All Sylvain had to do is blow on that pot. He probably would have taken it on the river, but it's tough to do.
It's in.
When guys call you after you re-raise and re-raise.
But what a call by Mukul on the flop after the guy check raises it.
All right, blind still 50 and 100. We're going to the table. Sylvain, the Iron Man, the family man.
225.
With Jack 10 makes it 225 to go.
He is not afraid to put chips in the pot.
Serge with a 10-8 will make the call.
And is in position with the chip lead. And sort of owns this guy, so he makes the call.
Mukul and Derrick go out. So Jack 10 versus 10-8. And we are already flopping. It's a queen 8-7. So Serge has hit 8s there.
And Sylvain with a gut shot straight draw, but surprisingly, Serge checks with middle pair after his opponent checked in front of him.
Going to the turn, 6 of clubs. There's 3 clubs out there now.
So Sylvain has the straight draw and the flush draw.
And they both check.
And the 9 comes off. Both players have made a straight, but Sylvain's straight is bigger.
500.
500,000.
He has a queen high straight. His opponent has a 10 high straight.
That's a $500,000. And Serge.
You can't blame him for calling, Vince. He's got a straight here. Unfortunately, it's just not big enough. Sylvain going to take down this pot. Well, Vince, when you get these guys' age, you might as well go for the title because you got a pension to set you up. You know where you can pay the rent every month. So go for it. They're doing it.
Well, it's highly unusual that a couple so-called amateurs are down to the final 4 and playing so aggressive. All right, back to this hand. A quick fold by Serge. And now Mukul has picked up a gigantic ace-jack.
Yep, going to raise it on the button. Makes it 225,000 to go. Rosenbarger out, but Sylvain with the ace-9 just calls. Does not 3-bet here.
Ace-jack versus ace-9 and a jack 7-10 hit. Jacks, of course, for Mukul. Sylvain's going to check. And Mukul will bet 300 grand.
Now, Sylvain just has the gut shot straight draw. Doesn't have any diamonds. But he makes the call anyway. This guy likes to play.
Okay, going to the turn. King of hearts.
Now, Mukul can't be too happy with that card, I don't think. Queen 9 would beat him. Any king would beat him. Sylvain's going to check.
Now Mukul also a little fear in him. Checks as well. Going to the river. And another jack hits.
Mukul is going to like that card.
And of course, Sylvain got none of that. Now Sylvain's going to check. Mukul loving that river card.
Yes, he's got 3 jacks with ace kicker. He's going to make a healthy bet here. 960,000.
Now you would think that Sylvain would just quickly go away, but this guy likes to hurt himself though sometimes to get fancy. Don't do it to yourself.
There is no hand he can beat here. He knows that. He lays it down.
Good going. Gets out of the way. So Mukul Pahuja, the 27-year-old, looking good here. Very solid tonight.
Takes down that pot. Says his wife can buy whatever she wants if he wins this tournament. He loves staying home with the wife and the dog Bandit. And Vance right now, he is just taking the chip lead. Mukul Pahuja from the U.S. out in front.
Yes, he graduated from Penn State in finance. All right, on to the next one. Derrick out. Sylvain also going out.
So the battle of the blinds here between the 2 chip leaders.
And Serge Cantin. Yep, he just calls with a king 4 of diamonds. And Mukul with the same hand.
Well, you just don't think your opponent can beat a king high if he didn't raise out of the small blind, unless he's just trapping you. So Mukul going to find out right here, right now, but he raised it, but just that quick. Serge calls him. Both players with just a king 4.
Flop is a queen 4-3, so they both hit 4s.
Yeah, Serge is going to check middle pair. Wow, Mukul checks too. I'm surprised at that.
No continuation bet, a 6 of clubs on the turn, helping neither player.
That's right now. Serge thinks the 2 4s are the best hand, putting his opponent on something like an ace-10 here.
That's 500,000. A quick call by Mukul, though. Going down to the river. And it's an irrelevant 9 of hearts. Back on Serge. He's getting down more. Look at this. He thinks he's putting in a value bet. He's betting another $500,000.
Well, he does, Vince. The guy checked the flop, called him on the turn, thinking maybe he'll pay me off again on the river. Who knows? I'm betting. Obviously, if Mukul calls him, they will split this pot. They have the same hand.
Serge.
But this is a very tough call to make here with just 2 4s when your opponent has bet the turn and the river.
Mukul disgusted here.
You win. Nice hand.
And look at this. He's going to lay it down and give it to Serge.
And with that pot, Serge retakes the chip lead.
This guy's been doing more than just growing berries on that farm. What a player we're watching. Serge taking control of this tournament.
That's the way this guy plays. You think that cannon berries is a front for the cranberry farmer. He might have a poker parlor in the back of his joint. Who knows?
It's time for a giveaway at WPT Global. Get a free $50 added to your account. Simply follow these 3 steps. Go to WPTglobal.com/YT. Make a new account with bonus code YT73 and make a deposit. That's it. $50 will be added to your account.
Back to the table we go. Annie's at 20,000. Blinds are 61-20. Action on Derrick from Louisville. He looks down at a gigantic pair of kings.
Yep, the pilot's got the Cowboys.
$250.
250,000 to bet.
Sylvain runs away. And now Serge with a nothing hand, 3-4. Elects to fold as well. Mukul now with an ace-8, though.
He's in the big blind. He's got 120,000 out there. Cost him another 130 to call. 5-10 in the pot. And he is going to make the call and see a flop here.
So kings versus ace-8, and the flop is a 8-4-4.
Wow. Great flop for Derrick, not only because he has the best hand with kings, but because his opponent has 2 8s, meaning he might not get away from his hand.
Mukul checks, and now Derrick get the continuation bet, chips out,
275.
and it's just a mere 275.
Far less than half the size of the pot. Mukul better be careful here, because I don't see Derrick going anywhere. And he's very careful. He just makes the call with 8s up.
Intelligent just calls 6 on the turn. Won't change anything. And Mukul's going to check it again. Check behind him with the kings.
Derrick checks 2 kings behind him. I'm surprised at that. And a queen comes off. And now Mukul thinks his 8s up are the best hand, and I don't blame him for thinking that.
Call.
480,000, a quick call with the kings. I think along the way that Derrick got a little worried that his man might have flopped a 4 for some reason and slowed down, got the pot, not quite as big as he wanted. 4-handed poker continues. Everybody's got chips. Sylvain now with a pair of 4s in first position.
Yeah, got the Colt 44s. Like to shoot somebody down with this hand.
260.
Well, he's going to raise it. Just took him a little longer than usual to do it here. 260 is the bet.
Serge goes out. Mukul not playing. Derrick's going to take a look at queens.
Well, this is going to get raised for sure. Just a matter of how much.
750.
Well, you heard it. 750.
Yeah, nearly a $500,000 raise here into a guy who doesn't like to fold, that's for sure. And Sylvain does make the call, so Derrick well out in front. Here's the flop. Oh, ace, queen, 10. Dream flop for Derrick. He has flopped 3 queens.
600.
600,000. All in.
All in. Call.
Oh, man. Over the top, re-raise all in by Sylvain. A big mistake and an insta call, of course.
Well, he has Derrick covered.
Well, it's too bad. Sylvain making the same mistake. The all-in bet didn't have to, and there's a definite leak in his game.
Well, no doubt about it, Vance. It's a hole in a rowboat, that's for sure. What a time to move all in. I don't understand. When the guy 3-bet you before the flop, leads out on that flop, boy, this is the spot you want to take to move your chips in.
And this time, it is going to be painful for him as he's down to his last million. Wow, 3 of spades. Doesn't matter. Huge pot for Derrick Rosenbarger. And that is really a gift in a lot of ways for Derrick.
Becca, very happy to see her man take down the